Yo, what up, food guys? Yo, yo, yo. Yo, what up, Komong? We might be bearish off open, maybe. I mean, ES swept these Asia highs already, so SMT at these Asia highs. Maybe something like this. I don't know if we go for Asia low though. I don't know if we could even get to Asia low. Yo, what up, Duma? Like something like this maybe. If not, and we continue to sell off, like I'll think something like this. Like what I'm thinking maybe. The higher time frame looks bullish. However, we did sweep like liquidity over here. We're in this higher time frame, like 4 hour as well, fair value gap. So I'll be a little bit careful, but we'll see. I honestly would prefer for maybe shorts off open and then a retrace and then go higher. Fill in this like void right here. You see this like volume, this huge volume imbalance. Yo, what up? Yo, yo, yo. Morning.
What is up?
Can I look at gold? What the fuck? Why am I looking at gold? Gold, same thing. I think you sell off into this and then maybe a push off. I like how we're like leaving behind these like highs right here, right? You see all this low resistance liquidity. I do like this LR. So I mean, if you get gold and you sweep these lows and then you just like take off, like you know, I would expect long. You know, Kenji. Yeah, but I think we sell off at open Vincent and then maybe push off. I don't know. What do you think?
That is what I'm looking for as well.
Either that, if we continue, okay, so if we continue to sell past London, then I'll be a little bit careful of Asia lows then. That's only if we continue to sell it past, like if we continue to sell past like the 300 level, maybe. Like once we're past like this 300 level, maybe I'll maybe look for shorts down here into these Asia lows. But if we're still like kind of hanging around like the 320 level ish, 310 level, and we're kind of holding it, and then we start reversing, I might try a long. But the only thing about longs that I don't really like too much is ES did sweep that Asia high already, so whatever. But the reason I'm still a little bit bullish is because we have this huge volume imbalance that maybe we want to fill right here, so that's the only reason. What indicator is this? Let me show it to you. Called ICT kill zones and pivots, TFO. You can copy these settings, pause the video if you need, slow it down or whatever. Yo, brother. See what happens today. Okay, let's do a quick poll, I guess. Well, let's do a quick poll. Start a poll. Let's do this. Long or short bias today. See what y'all got. Let me see what y'all think. Answer the poll in the chat. We know what y'all think. New day opening gap being clean with those highs, yeah. I think I like longs for that reason, but like I said, we'll be a little bit careful. There's that sell-off. Nothing crazy. We expected that. End the poll. Let's see. Everyone thinks we're bullish today. Okay. I like that. Yeah, we'll see. Let's just see if we get a clean inversion over here. If we get a clean inversion, I would like that. So something like this, right? And then clean inversion above here, retrace maybe, and continue higher. That would be good. If not, like I said, if we continue selling past down here, if we break this 300 level, maybe we shoot down for Asia lows and then go for it, but we'll see. So if we continue to sell past Asia, then shit. I mean, I don't think I could get an entry. Doesn't look like I'll get an entry though. Hey, yo, Zodiac, bro, what the fuck? That guy? What you talking about? What you talking about, brother?
I think he knows exactly what he's talking about.
He says, that guy? What the fuck is he talking about, brother? Well, my mom calls me a Dep Jai, bro. What you talking about, bro? She gonna be mad if she catches you saying that shit. She's like, the fuck? Fuck is you talking about, bro? Anyways, see what happens. We kind of shooting back up. I don't really like that reaction. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like none of this already. I hate when we get a strong candle closure in any direction and then you instantly reverse it, bro. I hate that shit, bro. But we'll see. Today I do have my P&L, or I will be showing my P&L as well right here on the side, so you guys will know when I enter a trade. Let me move this down. Okay, but nothing right now, so yeah, we'll see. Let me get everything ready on my thing though. Let's see, 5. Go half size if I need to today. Have that shit ready. See what I'm talking about? This is exactly why I hate trading the open recently. Look at, you go down and then you go up and then you go down, bro. Nothing's consistent with the open recently, bro. I hate. Actually, no, it's only when I'm streaming. Yesterday, didn't that shit just shoot straight up? Hold on. Yeah, nah. Never mind. It's only when I'm fucking streaming we have like the worst fucking opens, bro. Yesterday, 9:30, get a goddamn boner candle to the moon, and we never returned, bro. 200 points we pump with no retrace. And then today, yo, what up, Isaac? How you doing, brother? And today you get this shit. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I could take an order block play, but quick scalp to these down or to these lows, but who knows? I'd rather not risk it. Liking this lo-fi playlist I got, bro. Okay, there's that low. There's that low. We called everything out so far, but me personally, I didn't find an entry, so that's just unfortunate. It is what it is. So we don't really have any targets to the downside now. So, like I said, if we reverse, this is where I would like to see it. This is the only spot I would like to see a long. If not, and we continue to sell off, we might just be selling off to these lows. But like I said, I'm not too big of a fan of short in terms of we don't have any targets, right? The number one requirement before I even enter a trade is I need the target. Like that's how I always base, or this is what I always base my trades off of, is number one, I have to have a target somewhere. So this is where I build my trade idea off of. If I don't have a target, then I don't have a game plan. So if we are short bias, I don't really have a game plan because like I don't have any targets, and because my target's all the way down here, and that'd be way too fucking far, bro. Like I don't know where my break even would be. I don't know, like we have no internal or like external structure to play off of. And so for right here, right? So right here, I don't like this either in terms of we don't have any fair value gaps to open up on the left. So if we do get a strong candle closure above or like a V-shaped recovery, I probably wouldn't be able to enter because like there's not really any free entry. The only entry I would be able to get is maybe a retrace if we do get it over here, something like this, where we open up a fair value gap in this area and then retrace and then go. But who knows? Ugh. 300, let's see. Or we just keep selling off today. That is also an option, I'm not gonna lie. See, already sold off about 100 points since open. Open's dumped 100 points so far. Okay, we're probably bearish then if this is the case. So far, no reaction. ES looks like it wants this Asia low, so I think we might position for shorts right now. So, I mean, like I said, we just have to play off of like psych levels now. Like, there's not much I could do, to be honest. Like, I don't have a target which I can really play off of. So, I think the best thing for us is just to play while we're in profit. So, 10, 15 points, go break even, try to hold for down here. Like that probably will be the game plan today. My gold in play, let's see. Hey, what'd I say, bro? Did I not say that, Komang? Hey, while you're insane, did I not call this shit, bro? I said short sell off, sweep these Asia London lows and the reverse V. And we got all this low resistance liquidity. Oh, honestly, what if we take a gold trade? Yo, what if we take a gold trade? I don't trade go. Wait, what would the risk to reward be on this shit? I don't know the. Go in. I totally could play. Honestly, I could take a fucking gold. Yo, what's the ticker for gold right now? Is it GCH or is it J? GCJ? What's the contract for gold right now? Are you on micros though? It's GCJ, right? Hold on, we might just have to fucking look at gold, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Gold looking cleaner, bro. 1 micro is 1 USD, okay. Alright, let's see what. I think NQ is trying to reverse right now, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'll probably wait for a retrace if we could get it. I need us to open a fair value gap though, and then go. Another good thing would be, okay, so there's like 2 scenarios I'm playing in my head right now. First of all, like I said, so like these lows, these overnight lows are an important area in terms of, first of all, you could easily react off it and then go push towards the other way. Or you do like a little fake out where like this is just a fake out and then we actually slam down even more. So what I'm looking at is like hopefully we open up an invert like just a fair value gap. With this fair value gap, I want to be able to decide whether I will be short or long bias. So obviously if we retrace into it and then continue higher, I'll be pretty much long bias. But if I open up a fair value gap right here and I get an inversion short, this will give me at least an internal play, right? Where I could go in, like for an internal play and then ride it short, if that makes sense. But like the PA is just too choppy right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So we're just chilling. I would have liked that though, but we have to like see, like it's just too wicky, bro. There's no consistent movement. Like even on the way down, it was just very wicky. Like I like fluid movement, bro. I like full candles. I like clear direction. We got none of that shit, bro. Like you try to push up and then you start selling off, right? So no clear direction yet for me, at least. Like I said, if we keep closing below this level, then maybe we're probably just gonna be bearish, but so this is like a strong candle closure for me. Well, obviously there is like no entry in terms of like in fair value gaps, right? However, like I just don't like how the next candle opened, bro. So we're like this candle, like it's just gotta be a fluid movement. I want us just to flush down right now, like just to flush down. But instead you get a candle where it just starts playing around, and look at, we're just gonna yep, see, you see what I'm talking about? This is what PA has been recently, so this is why I don't like trading the open recently. I think you know, I could just sit out the first 10-15 minutes and I'll be chilling, I guess. Be a little bit patient. Like I said, I have not taken a trade yet, so P&L still sitting flat, nothing. I got nothing. The only way like I will even be interested in a trade right now is if we just open up a fair value gap. Like once we open up a fair value gap, that'll show me a clear intention of if we're long or short, right? Even if we aren't, I could play off of it. But like so far we don't have any of that, right? It looks like we're trying to push though, I'm not gonna lie. But oh man, this kind of sucks. Okay, so the reason this kind of sucks is we were so close to sweeping this Asia low on ES. If we swept this low on ES, I would have liked it to take long in terms of, okay, maybe ES was the reason we were selling off pretty aggressively, or like continue to sell off, right? So honestly, I would like for ES to sweep this low and then for us to push, right? If that happens, then I'll be a little bit more comfortable taking longs. If not, we're just kind of sitting here. But like ideally, I am able to get a long in somewhere right here. If not, this, like I said, this area is definitely a this is an area, it's 50-50 right here. We could be short, we could be long, but I just need to see which one happens. Okay, so now ES swept this Asia low, right? This is our last chance to go long. If we do not reverse right here, I will probably be bearish. We have to start shooting up. At least on ES, there is a fair value gap right here. So, right. But if we continue to sell off right here, then we'll probably be short biased. Like I said, I'm not too big of a fan of shorts right now, though. Just simply for the fact that we don't have any targets to play off of. That is the only reason. Okay, let's see what the I think I go like 5 micros today. I think I have to go 5 micros today. Stick with 5 micros. Go half size. See what gold is doing. Let's see how gold is. A little nice retrace into here. Honestly, this probably would have been my confirmation candle to enter off of this retrace in this fair value up. So confirmation candle probably would have been this one. If not, my confirmation candle probably would have been this one right here to enter long. So we'll see if gold plays out actually. NQ though. Yeah, gold got the nice IFEG and retest. It looks clean. Gold looks so much cleaner, bro. Holy shit. And then you get dog shit on NQ and ES, bro. Oh my god, what is this? What is this? Oh yeah, let's check out Twitter, bro. What could possibly be going on Twitter right now, bro? What could possibly be going on Twitter right now? Fucking. What y'all think about the What do you guys think about the Juster Warline situation, bro? Give me everyone's thoughts, bro. What do you guys think personally? I'm kind of interested, bro. Me personally, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I do not care. But I'm kind of curious what everyone is thinking right now. Yeah, and the Lanto situation, a whole bunch of crazy shit's going on right now. Guys, NQ has still not opened up a fair value. Okay, also that's a good if you are like an ICT trader or just a trader in general who trades ICT, smart money concepts, whatever, a good indication to like identify bad price action is, what up, Jeff? How to identify bad price action, right? One is easily no fair value apps, right? No FEGs, right? What this means is there is no clear direction, meaning we're just chopping, right? So this is just fucking fancy fucking for AKA chop, right? Two, what is this? Another thing for me personally, how to identify bad price action is like, it's just obviously, I think it kind of plays in tandem with each other, but it's just when you get a strong candle closure and then an instant reversal, I hate that shit, bro. But like also when you don't get any I also don't really like to trade when we already take out both these London and Asia objectives before market even opens. That shit kind of rarely happens for the most part, but like it does happen occasionally. Like, you see what I'm talking about? Like we're straight up barcoding. Bullish candle, right? Bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish. Like there is no consistency whatsoever here. What up, Mark? Yo. I just need to see consistency, bro. You're looking for that 5-minute retrace? Yeah, that's a deep one. What, to go short? Oh shit, hold on. To go short, Jeff, or what? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would like to go short too, but just nothing's opening up, bro. Like I said, I'm still flat in all my positions right here. Like I literally have not entered anything, bro. This is just lame as shit. What up, Trade Baker? How you doing, brother? I'm just gonna keep checking on gold, bro. I'm kind of curious. Slight push up. So I mean, if you did enter off of gold, like, and this was your trade or something, like me personally, like I said, this would have been my trade or something. So this is the type of trade I would enter if I took gold, right? Is I would have either entered off of this retrace on this candle or this candle right here, but you should be break even right now. Actually, I probably would have been tagged break even just now. So yeah, depending on your entry. I don't know if you got in down here or on this 943 candle, but I think my play would have ended on gold if I did enter off of that. One break even and entered one long on the retracement. What a minivan coupe. Okay, one break even and entered one long on the retracement. Okay. Okay, so now we finally have a fucking fair value gap, maybe. Let's see what we can do right here. It's not the biggest one, but I just want a clear direction, bro. So we'll see. Oops, dude, my fucking thing. Okay, so obviously I'll use this as a bias builder right now. Okay, well, never mind. Okay, so we're gonna close up that fair value gap. Doesn't look like we're gonna get it, so it's whatever. But yep, no fair value gap, bro. Bro, do I really have to play order blocks, bro? I hate order blocks, bro. I don't want to do none of that shit. I don't even know if like where the order block would be in this entire area, bro. Holy shit. We might shoot up though. I'm not gonna lie, right here, like a quick fucking shoot back up real quick. Just solely because of the fact that we were building liquidity right here, all this liquidity. So we get a strong bullish momentum candle right here. We might just rock it up real quick. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I get annoyed when I see bad PA. Not just like, not in terms of like I can't get a trade in. It's just like when you, like just objectively when you see bad PA, I'm like, man, just fucking decide on something, bro. And it only happens when I stream, bro. I swear to God, every time I'm not streaming, you get fucking godly PA in terms of just clear delivery. One, look at, yes, okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I did not stream. Clear direction, clear movement. Tuesday, clear direction, clear movement. Kind of right here. Monday was maybe not too much, but Tuesday was clear, Wednesday was clear, and then of course I get this shit, bro. Of course I stream, I get this shit, bro. Come on, brother. What is this, bro? What is this, bro? Okay. Well, this is a pretty heavy, like, rejection wick right here. That looked pretty heavy to the downside at least, so we'll see if we get more continuation short. Like I said, I have not found an entry on nothing. There is this big 5-minute gap, but to be honest, I think we fill in the gap instead. Honestly, okay, you know what? Okay, so this could be a potential spot where maybe we reverse, but like I don't personally think I would like that, but we'll see. Okay, like I said, I just want us to open up a fair value gap so I could play off of something, bro. So hopefully this next candle continues to sell off right here. I need this candle to like not reverse back right now. Like, please do not. That way it will give me at least something to play off of. If we inverse this right here, this could give me a quick long opportunity just to play the internal structure right here. If not, this will give me a little bit more confidence in terms of if we retrace into it and then slam back down, this will give me a little bit more confidence for shorts. So it's honestly just whatever happens, bro. But I just need us to open up the fair value gap and not reverse real quick. So okay, that's good. Okay, I honestly like this deep retrace. Okay, so now we're in this 5-minute over here. We might retest like this previous day high, right? So like we're in this big ass 5-minute. So now what I'm looking for is like ideally a strong close above right here. Like this is what I'm looking at. Like this fair value gap right here. So any more than this, any more past 160, I will not fucking like. Like if we retrace, continue to retrace past 160, I will not like it, bro. Absolutely not. So if we go in reverse, it has to be kind of like right now. Like I don't want anything below 180, bro. Anything below 180, I'm good. And then like, so how you would play this is obviously enter right here, stop loss right here, maybe hold right here. Break even would be right here. Break even at the swing internal or internal swing high right here. But nothing. Might have to wait for the macro to do shit, bro. We had unemployment at 832. Unemployment never did shit either. Okay, well, that's great.
Mark, hey, my man Mark, say what's up. You got any? Alright, guys, so we're here at the Beverly Hills.
Wait, Dodgy's in California? What the fuck? See what happens. Yeah, I kind of like this. Like, it's getting more momentum. All right, let's see if I am able to get an entry here. So we'll wait for a closure above. I'll probably wait for a closure above. And then, like I said, I'll wait for the next candle to open after this one to see if we continue to push. If we continue to push, I'll enter. If not, then I will kind of just chill and wait for maybe something else. My stop might be like 200 maybe. I don't know, or it could be down here. We'll see. I don't like that closure, but we'll see. All right. Well, we didn't close above, but if we shoot up right now, then I'll enter. This is like more of a discretionary trade. So we didn't get the proper close above, but if we continue to push, I'll enter. Okay, nothing. All right, nothing. We're holding it so far. How big is the stop? Nah, fuck that, bro. I'm gonna have to go 3 micros actually. I'm gonna size down to 3 micros, I think. I have a stop at 200. Like, it's honestly any stop below like the inversion is fine for me. Like, I'm okay with that. Like, I don't really care if we go down here and reverse, but rejecting off this fair value up. So that's giving me bearish vibes, bro. Yeah, this is just giving me overall bearish vibes. Well, you know, like any other given day, I'd probably slam short right now. I'm not gonna lie. And then, but like, I'm just worried because of this 5-minute. I don't know. But I think any given day, I probably would have slammed short right here off of this candle. The reason I slammed short off of this candle is it's a closure out of that bearish fair value gap, right? So like I said, there was 2 scenarios if we did open up a fair value gap. There was 2 scenarios in my head if we did open up a fair value gap. One being the first play that we wanted, right, with the inversion. The second was a candle closure out of it. That would probably be more of a bearish play though. But I think I would have been tagged break even right now. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. Nothing. So we got another fair value up now. So let's see what we could do with this. If we inverse this, I'll take a stab long again. Lame as fuck, guys. Random ass wig. Okay. Come on, just close above for me, bro. Oh, okay. Looks like we're holding this for life again. See what happens. So that's the new 10 o'clock candle. So hopefully we get a decision right now. So with the 10 a.m. news candle open, first of all, the new 10 a.m. candle opened. We wicked up, which means I'm most likely probably gonna be bearish now. 10 a.m. reversals are a thing, but just based on how everything's printing, bro, I don't know. Bro. I might enter short in terms of this could be my short right here. I'm not even lying. Like, this would be a legitimate trade for me. Another candle closure out of this fair value gap. Target now would probably be these lows down here. So I'll wait. If we flip up, then I'll wait. But if we flip back down, I'm taking a short. All right, I'll give it a stab short. Stop at those highs, I guess. I'll go break even if we could get it at 55. All right, I'm break even. I'm going break even. So now I'm already break even. I'm not worried about this trade. If we could run into this 120 level, then I would like that. I'll scale out of half of my positions right now, actually. So I'll buy. All right, now I'm out of all my positions almost, and I'm just holding runners now. And then full TP's at 123. Actually 124. Actually, I'll have my TP at 125. So I'm stops break even. TP's at 125. And I'll explain this trade when we either get tapped break even or we're out of the trade. I'm sure you guys are probably confused on why I took this short, but I'll explain it. All right, I got tag break even. That's my only trade for the day. I met my $150 requirement, so I'll take it. It's whatever. I was in 5 contracts right here. This was my funded. This was my funded account here. Let me show y'all. How do I show y'all? That is not what I meant to do. How do I do this? It's been so long since I fucking operated the. Let me make sure I'm spamming the exit all button. Okay. Yeah, this was my funded. This is my Lucid Flex right here. So how do I do this? Let me do this. Chat. No, it's not that one. So I can monitor. Okay. So let me do this. Yeah, so you see it's my Lucid Flex accounts right here. Right here. You see that? Lucid Flex funded. Yeah. So yo, what up, Mizu? Hey, did anyone take this, by the way? Who took this trade? I know it was a bit quick, but like, okay, I'll go ahead and explain this trade right now. So if you guys are confused on why I took this trade, I'll go ahead and explain myself. I'll break it down the best I can, all right? Y'all ready for this shit? Here, before that, let me see. Start a Q&A. Actually, yeah, actually, okay. So the reason I took this trade, my music stopped playing. Hold on. Okay, the reason I took this trade is 3 reasons. 3 main reasons, right? First of all, let's start off with 1, right? Is let's go back here, right? Let's go back here. So when I'm looking at these Asia lows, right? When I'm looking at these Asia lows, you will get oftentimes 2 reactions. There's 3 reactions total, and sometimes you'll get 2. 1 is you'll instantly reverse to the upside. So this is scenario number 1, right? And if we reverse to the upside, I will play longs. Number 2 is we continue to sell past aggressively. So number 2 is we continue to sell off aggressively, then I would look for shorts. Third is you just straight up chop within this area, right? And we kind of got the third option, right? So you'll see right here. So we got the third option, right? Just listen, guys. I need everyone to listen up. We start chopping, right? However, we are still bearish in terms of it's chopping, but we're moving downwards, right? We're still selling off more than we're buying back up, right? So that's kind of playing in tandem with the second scenario, right? Is we're not reversing instantly. We're more so selling past Asia, right? So overnight price action, like I said, right, is a good area for us to play off of in terms of what we like to target during New York, right? So during New York, we like to target these Asia levels or London levels. If we do not, and we continue to break past these levels, and if we do not respect it, right, then I expect lower prices. So if we ever break past these Asia lows, I'm expecting lower prices, right? Simple as that. It's very simple, right? If we break past Asia high up here, I expect higher prices. If we reverse instantly, then I would probably expect a reversal. If we retrace up to the Asia high and reverse instantly, I would expect a reversal. Instead, we get we're slowly selling off, right? And the first sign that for me was we are going to continue being bearish was right here. So my first initial trade that I wanted was a long right here, right? I said I was going to take this for a quick internal play. Right? Go break even right here if we closed above. Look at, we never closed above this inversion, first of all. Second of all, we get a super strong ass candle out of this fair value gap, right? So this is my sign. Okay, I'm like, when you take a fair value gap, why the fuck would you take a tap, bro? Like, I always wait for an actual confirmation. I wait for closures out of fair value gaps to really show me we want to hold that fair value gap. Why guess on which fair value gap is gonna hold, right? I don't know. Like, that's one thing that ICT, like, I'll see ICT traders, right, put in buy limits or sell limits, and for me personally, I just don't have the confidence to do that, right? So I kind of adopted a style in which I need to wait for confirmation, right? I wait for confirmation, and my confirmation is just a simple closure out of that area showing me we're gonna hold, right? So I said, you know, this was like, we're probably bearish once we got to this point. And then so when we open up this new fair value gap right here, right? So when we open up this new fair value gap right here, and we got like a hammer candle, right? Like a doji candle kind of, we're holding this fair value gap. And then we got another candle right here. This candle was pretty heavy in terms of the way it closed, right? So I like when we're closing out of a fair value gap, I like a full body closure. I don't want to see wicks on the way down, right? Like I like to see little to like no wicks. Like, I think a wick in the opposite direction is fine, but like in terms of like where we are on the wick where we closed, I need to see no wicks for the most part on that candle. We got that right here, right? The only reason I wasn't so crazy about this trade for the most part was because there was no targets. Like, we didn't have targets for so long, guys. Like, we'd have to hold. Actually, okay, you know what? I take that back. The reason I like this trade a little bit better was because we did have targets to play off of, right? So we did at least have like some liquidity to play off of right here. So this liquidity right here, right? Hold on, that is not what I meant to do. So we did have like this liquidity to play off of right here, right? So in terms of break even, there wasn't really anything that we could have played off of. I believe so. Yeah, it was just more so if you were up in points, right? Just go break even. That's literally it. I was up like 15, 20 points. I said, okay, that's enough for me. I'll go break even. I'm not gonna risk profits. So you go break even, protect your profits, scale out a little bit when you can, and try to hold for full TP. So my full TP was down here. I scaled out around 150, or sorry, yeah, 150. So 25 points I scaled out, or 24 points, 24.75. I scaled out, and then the rest I was trying to hold for 50 points, right? So that was the trade. Do I still think it works? Yeah, like it's playing out right now. Basically, the same thing is happening right now, right? The original play that we got, we tapped back into this fair value gap. And then we're getting a strong candle closure right here. So this would be probably my re-entry off of this candle. However, this candle is shooting back up, so I'll wait for this candle to flip back bearish right here. So as soon as this candle flips back bearish, I'll probably take a re-entry short. But it has to continue to push bearish, right? Like I want us to continue to push bearish right here, like this candle. So now like I'm a little bit more confident in this to not like reverse, but you fucking never know, bro. But like this one needs to continue to push, right? I don't like how we barely become bearish off this candle. I need us to continue pushing, and then probably over here I would enter short again. But that was basically the entire trade. Was it clean? Absolutely fucking not. I think in terms of execution, my execution was okay, but just PA is not good today. So like you need two things to go good, right? You need two things to go good when you enter a trade. You need one, price action, right? And then you need two, your entry. So I will say my entry was a little bit better. It was like, I'll say it was good today. However, you need both to work for the best trades, right? Today PA was bad, right? So when you enter a trade, just consider this, right? If you don't have price action, if price action and entry is not good, not good, don't enter the trade, right? You need two out of the two things for the most part to be good. If it's one out of the two things, you can get away with it, right? If price action, let's say price action is bad and entry is good, you can get away with the win. If let's say price action is good and entry is bad, that could also lead to a win. But also it's too up in the air, right? You want to have more confidence. So your best trades are when both price action is good, right? Delivery is good, and you find a good entry. That's when the best trades will happen, right? So unfortunately we got a 1 out of 2 today. So in terms of price action today, price action was fucking terrible today. Price action was bad today, but the entry was, I would say, decent enough for me to take it. I'd say it was good entry, but all right, there's full TP. So if you didn't go break even, or at least you were a little bit more conservative when it came to that break even spot, you would have been safe. Like I said, I did get tagged break even right here, so I did get stopped out right here, but full TP did hit. Yeah, congrats if y'all took that. Does anyone have any questions for that? I'm about to hop off though. But let's see, did anyone take this trade? First of all, did anyone take this trade? Second of all, you caught that short? Nice. Good shit, Jeff. Did anyone take this trade, bro? I'd rather just like hop on stream, find a fucking trade, and then be on with my day. But every time I stream, bro, it's just I gotta wait like 45 fucking minutes or some shit. We waited 45 minutes today for this trade, basically, which I'm not mad about. All right, sorry. Like that's just trading in general, all right? Like you gotta be patient. Like I understand that, but in terms of like when you get bad PA, bro, I just get mad, bro. But yeah, that is it for today, I guess. Appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like I said, I'm up about 150 bucks, 160, whatever. So it's cool. I'm okay with that. We're just gonna try to stack these small days over and over. So if you guys already watched my video, yeah, I blew my account. It's because I got greedy. So I'm gonna try to do the opposite and not be greedy. Just be happy with today. If I think about it, made a shit ton of money today times 5 accounts, right? So $159 times 5, like that's a shit ton of money. So I'm just gonna be happy with that. Walk away, and I'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate you guys tuning in. That is it for today. Make sure you guys use code MONK on all these prop firms to help support the channel if you guys want. Or if you have someone else you guys want to support, go ahead and use their code. I would appreciate it. I believe Alpha is 20% off right now. So if you guys want to get an account with Alpha, I'll post an announcement later. But Alpha is 20% off at the moment. Lucid is still 50% off. Apex, I don't even know if Apex has a code right now. Or sorry, a sale right now. Tradeify is always a solid firm too. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I'll see y'all later. Stay safe. Peace.